guys at? It's your boy, Master Anime Reviews, back at it again. This time, there are no hugs and kisses, okay? No hugs and kisses, okay? Or One Piece, chapter 800, and I actually forgot what the chapter number was. But it's in the title, you know what I'm saying? It's in the title, okay? If you forgot what the chapter review, why are you even watching? Support the channel, but like, don't waste your time. This chapter was weird. Let's talk about it. It was weird, you know? Really, really weird. I don't know why. Right. Sanji's unscathed, right? Zoro was battered and bruised, but now he's fine, right? Queen catches Luffy in between his teeth in his dinosaur form. And bear in mind, Queen is obviously stronger than Ulti, right? He's a flipping stegosaurus. I think, like, what's that long neck? Like, like the long neck dinosaur. I forgot what his name was, right? His dinosaur form is way stronger than Ulti's. But somehow Luffy got out of that unscathed. Like, you see the issue here. We keep missing details, right? It's sort of like hinting that Luffy just. It wasn't even hinted. Like, bro, like, we're reading, and then next thing you know, the crew is all together. They're all back together, and they have their nice little, like the walk to Fishman, the walk to Island Park, and the walk to like Gyeongkor Plaza. I think that's what it was called. And they had the little like cool moment, and they had the little quotes. Just this is the stuff that I was talking about, man. I just like Oda just needs to stop because I don't know who the editor is, but the editor is fucking garbage. He's garbage. Like, get a new editor or just let Oda just do what he needs to do. Right? One Piece has made so much money that it will continue to make money no matter what. Right? Stop ruining the quality, man. We need a chapter, right, where the minks just fight Kaido, right? Because that's really what I want to see right now. Because Luffy wants to get up there and fight with Kaido as well, but it's like, didn't he say a couple of chapters ago, I'll see you? So he's basically saying sort of like, you know what I mean, like, go do your thing, right? It didn't seem like he wanted to interfere. Now all of a sudden he wants to go. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? And of course, the other reviewers aren't gonna talk about it. They're gonna hype it up like, oh, this was so amazing. Oh, Sanji's raid suit, yeah, bro. And that's not how they sound, but you know what I mean. Like lately, I've just been shitting on One Piece. You know what I mean? And like you're supposed to, it's universal that you're supposed to dick ride One Piece. But I can't dick ride One Piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of the dick riding association. Okay. I am my own entity and I have my own opinions, okay? So if you don't like it, go I'm playing. I'm playing. Just think about that for a second, okay? Too many inconsistencies, right? I feel like just. And then you have way too many of those, like, like those tiny panels. Like, those are really annoying. like when they used way too much, because it's just way too much is going on, man. There's no focus. Like it's just, and I guess like it fits with like what's going, because it's crazy, of course. Like there's a raid going on, and like just all sorts of crazy stuff's happening. But like he really needs to like just take the pen and just isolate. Right? We all know the raid is going on. Right? You don't need to keep reminding us. We know just how crazy it is. Okay, you know what I mean? Because I understand that like some writers they don't trust that like their viewers understand what it is they're trying to say. But like you really just have to kind of like, because like I said before, he's trying to please everyone. That's why he keeps introducing, like he in every single chapter he'll show like certain characters, and typically those tend to be the most popular, right? Because it's very rare for us to like have a chapter where Luffy isn't in it, and like Luffy's the main character, where it's like Luffy isn't everywhere. He's not the center of the universe, and like plenty of times throughout the show, especially that's what part of what made part the pre-time skip so great, is that like Luffy wasn't a remarkable, he wasn't like a warlord. He was just a regular guy from the weakest sea. You know, he was the underdog. Now all of a sudden, this guy's like a fifth Yonko making noise. Like, which is fine. We expected this to happen, but it's like, it feels like One Piece has become even more watered down than it was. Like, it's starting to become like just diluted with all this garbage. Just just the influence of fans and editors is just way too. Because I feel like Oda is, he's really not, like at this point, he's not really telling the story he wants. He's just extending it, you know? Because I'm pretty sure Oda at one point said he wanted to be done within 20 years. It's almost been 25. This shit started in 1997. You know how old I was in 1997? Zero. I wasn't even born yet, bro. 25 years. And we still don't know what devil fruits are. Come on. I'm getting tired of the games, man. Oh my god. Like, just, we need to just stop and just focus. Okay? Now's not the time to start simulating real life. Because in a real life raid, you can't follow individual events, right? You kind of have to just follow everything. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, not to say that, I've actually experienced real life raids, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, in a battle, if just a bunch of people just swinging at each other, it's madness. I feel like he's really, like, just overemphasizing just how mad it is. But at the same time, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, stop off screening. And like, to be honest, the entire time I didn't talk about the main event, right? The Straw Hats versus Big Mom, because the reality is like, they're not gonna defeat Big Mom. Big Mom will not be defeated. Okay, what's gonna happen is that she's gonna get ignored. Okay, that's basically that's just what's gonna happen. Right? Because like, look, Frankie even made a meta, like he made a meta commentary. Do you really want our captain? Are you even trying to make our captain the king of the pirates? Which is basically them saying like, oh, even though we don't stack up to Big Mom, or are you even trying? You understand what I'm saying? But it's sort of like Oda taking shots at like the power scalers. Oh, there's no way the Straw Hats can beat Big Mom. And, like, it's not to say that they can't. Like, the reality is that the Straw Hats can beat pretty much anyone, right? Especially as they are now. Right? Pre-time skip, they would have gone wiped out. You know what I'm saying? And we actually saw that happen. But like, them as they are now, they could take on pretty much anyone. But the point It's real simple here, right? Like, just we need to just start focusing on individual events now, because just part of what made One Piece so great in the past was that you would just have chapters dedicated to specific events, fleshing out characters, right? Backstories, motives, goals, right? Relationships, just like what that person's daily life was like, or what was going on in that person's head. Right nowadays, we get speech bubbles, but the speech bubbles are just recounting what just happened. Like, oh no, he stabbed him with the sword. Oh no, you don't fucking say. Of course, he just stabbed him with the fucking sword. We all saw it. We all saw it. Like, in the anime, right? They'll spend like fucking 5 minutes charging up gear two, gear set. Like, what the fuck? Charging up what? And then you'd be like, oh no, oh it's so intense. And it's like just, oh my god, the writing is fucking abysmal. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys that's always like, oh, retro. It's always like, like the old. It's not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like a nostalgia cat. That's what I call it, nostalgia cats, right? But like, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Focus on just focus on one thing. Like, I don't even mind if we get a chapter focusing on like Hyogoro, right? Just Hyogoro, right? Fighting regular guys. And then he comes to the revelation that, hey, we need to take on the Toblerone, which is what he said in the chapter. We need to like slow them down or do something about them. Because of course, if the Toblerone show up, it's pretty much GG, right? Because that's like the final straw. Because as it stands right now, it's a stalemate. But like the Toblerone are like this sort of like entity where like they're like the warlords in this arc. Like they hold the power to like tip the balance. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's really all I have to say. Like, if you disagree, like I appreciate that. Like leave a comment. Tell me I'm ugly. Tell me this. As you know what I mean. Just I can't even speak properly, man. And that stressed out about this chapter. Like I love this series. And so like it kind of hurts to just see that like every time I read the chapter now, it just feels like wasted. Right, the story didn't really progress. We're not getting closer to the end. We're just running around in circles at this point. Right, resolving issues that ultimately, in the long run, don't really matter. The Straw Hats aren't going to beat Big Mom for one reason. Big Mom is not the focus. She's just there. Right? She even was like, you know what? Oh, is he gonna die? To Kaido. Like, are they in an alliance? Right? If Law got attacked while Luffy was there, Luffy would be like, yo, what the fuck? And he'd step in. You know? And there were like theories that like once Kaido gets taken down, Blackbeard's gonna come in and then he's gonna take his fruit, which would be insane. But that's not gonna happen. That's just way too. It's way too predictable. You know. It's your boy, Most Anime Reviews. Subscribe to the channel, man. Sayonara, man. We out.